Welcome to Sipping Tea with V. It's your girl V Brown, and I'm here to talk to y'all about Mob Wives. Okay, now before I get into them damn Mob Wives, let me first tell y'all what I am sipping on. So I am sipping on the last, when I say the last, the last bit of Disaronno. So this was my first time trying Disaronno. I've had it since Europe because I got it in Europe. I wanted to try something new and be fancy. So I tried it. I absolutely love it. And let me tell y'all what I drink it with. Definitely try this. Look at the bottle now. Disaronno. So I drink it with some ginger ale. Just some regular old ginger ale. It probably would be good with the what is that? Cranberry ginger ale? Cranberry ale, something like that. But the cranberry ginger ale, it probably would be good with that too. And I also do that with a shot of, y'all already know, strawberry peach Welch's juice. So a shot of the strawberry peach Welch's juice with some ginger ale and a Disaronno. You on point. And let me go ahead and sip me a little bit of it. This is my drink for tonight, y'all. I ain't drinking no more. Tea got me good and thirsty tonight. Alright, y'all. Let's get into these Mob Wives. This was, as y'all know, the final episode. Like, there will not be another season of Mob Wives. I think, it shouldn't be the final episode of Mob Wives. I think we should definitely shake the show up and maybe bring new characters and new wives. But honestly, I don't think they could find anyone else that's willing to actually do the show and bring people into their mob world. But so we have Mob Wives season 6 episode 11. I didn't get the title, but I think it was the sit down or the final sit down. Now I'm excited about this little reunion sit down thing because all of the behind the scenes things that have been said, told, rumored, they're all going to be aired out and shown to the ladies who they were said about. So I'm excited about this, y'all. Shit is about to get real, okay? Karen's mouth is lethal. Do y'all hear me? Lethal. Now, she in the hotel room getting ready for the reunion, the final sit down, but she never has the same mouth when she's in person with no security between her and Jarita. She just be popping off to all the other ladies. But it seems like when her and Jarita get in person, if there's no security, you don't hear Karen. But just as soon as security step up, it's, oh, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, hoe. You don't know my mouth. You don't want none of this. I'll fuck you up. You rat, bitch. Your husband's a rat. You're a rat. Fuck you. You hear all that when security step up. But when security ain't there, you hear silence. Okay? So then we go over to Renee. Now Renee is in her own little hotel room getting ready for the final sit down reunion. Now I want to know, is Renee engaged? Because she had a little rock on her ring finger and it looks like a wedding ring because it had the band and everything. So I just want to know, is Renee engaged? And we don't know her. Is she married? Did she marry that black dude she was in the bed with on the Shade Room? Y'all tell me that tea. Or matter of fact, I will find out that tea, but I don't know if I bring it back to y'all because really the Mob Wives not on, so who cares? Let me sip my tea on that. Yes, God. Alright. Now, so when Renee and Karen sat down to talk about everything that went on over the years, it's funny to know that Renee's sister was actually the one who brought up the whole idea of women coming together to speak on the struggles in everyday life for the women connected to the mob. Now, she was never even on the show. Not that I can remember. Do y'all remember Renee's sister being on the show? Because I can't remember her being on the show. Yeah, she was never on the show. Now that I think about it. So, I will say this. I was digging Karen's bob. The blonde bob, that was cute on Karen. I honestly thought that Renee looked the best out of all the ladies. Yeah, I thought she looked the best out of all of the ladies. But I'm over this fucking hard on that Karen and Drita have for each other. It's like, get over it already. Y'all are at a point of no return. Okay, cool. Tell each other to fuck off and move on. No lie. Before I let that happen though, I would have to sock Karen in the mouth one good time. If I was Drita, before I say, you know what, okay, I dust my hands with it. You know, the show is over. We not dealing with each other. I don't see you in the street. You don't see me in the street. We don't deal with the same people. We don't hang around the same people. Before I let it go, I would have to bust that bitch in the mouth just one time. Just boom, just one time, right there in the kisser, just one time, and tell her how I really motherfucking feel. Okay. Now I'm happy to see. Now I was really happy to see that Big Ange got to do her final sit down, and it was like her final bow out. Like she came through, she saw, and that was her final bow out. That's how I felt. My favorite line from Big Ange: "I'm gonna wreck you. I'm gonna wreck you, Renee. You don't want none of this. I'm gonna wreck you." That was my final line. When she said that to Renee, you knew she meant it, okay? She was a sweetheart. She was fun and loving, but she was never a pushover. You could play and you could do a lot of things with Big Ange, but one thing you couldn't do, you could never push over on her. You couldn't step over on her, none of that. She was gonna let you know, now we cool, but don't overstep your boundaries, okay? And I'm gonna take a sip for Big Ange. Whew. Alright, y'all. Let's get back into it. Meanwhile, back at the hotel, Drita is losing her fucking mind because she doesn't want to sit down and watch the previous unaired clips. She wants to get at them, especially and mainly Karen. Big Ange came to the sit down only for a few minutes. Her daughter convinced her to get out of the house for a little while. She came, she saw, and then she left. She filmed this scene 2 weeks, just 2 weeks, y'all, before she said her final goodbye and took her last breath. Rest in paradise, Big Ange. Carla has shown up but didn't really add anything to the conversation, so there wasn't much to say to her. I mean, she looked like regular old, same old Carla. I didn't actually miss her from the show when she wasn't on there. I'm just saying. Now, here's where shit really gets popping. Like, Drita, she back at the hotel, couldn't take sitting there listening to a live feed of Karen talk shit about her. So she said, fuck getting ready. She was just, fuck that shit. I'm not putting on no dress. I'm not putting on no heels. Fuck it. She had a little bit of makeup on and was like, I'm going as I am. Take me to that rat fucking bitch. Okay? And she got the fuck up out of there. Drita walked into the whole sit down. She didn't say no words. All she did was drop that purse and told Karen to get up. She walked up to Karen and swung. Honestly, I think these women have so much animosity towards each other that them physically putting hands on each other is the only way that this is going to end. Let them get their grown asses in a ring, either put some boxing gloves on or don't, and let them duke it out. And when one says they're done, that's it. Y'all fought, it's over, let it go. But I'm talking about 40-something-year-old women here, y'all. Like, getting in the ring and fighting, I mean, you do that at 20, 25. Hell, I even give you 28. But by the time you 30 years old, your grown ass needs to be onto a career, a business, children, a house that you own. You need to be on your shit, okay? Not sitting here arguing with a motherfucker who was with your husband 17 years ago. All right, and moving on. Drita told production that she literally cannot work with Karen. She can't sit with her at the table because of her husband. I'm like, because of your husband? What? Say what? I mean, what did your husband say? Say it. I really wanted her to say it, y'all, and she said nothing. She never said it. I think Lee told Drita to not give Karen any more TV time. So Drita does what Lee said. Lee said, don't give Karen any more TV time. Drita said, okay, I won't work with the bitch, okay? And I'm going to sell them. Now, messy ass production wasn't going to stand for that. They said, no, we're bringing Karen back in, and she's going to sit at this table, and no one's moving their seats, and no one's going to get up out of their seat either. Now, Drita, she doesn't want to sit down and talk to her because Karen's rude, disrespectful ass is always bringing up Drita's husband. Now, Drita, you my boo and all. You know, y'all know Drita's my favorite character on the show. I love me some Drita because Drita, what she says, she's about. If she says she gonna bust you in your mouth, she gonna bust you in your motherfucking mouth. She's not gonna just be talking about it like Karen. I mean, not Karen. Karen too. But Renee does a lot of talking about what she'll do and how she'll do it and all this, that, and other. But, you know, a lot of people talk about what they're going to do and they ain't really about that. And Drita was one of the mob wives who was about that. She showed what she told, okay? So, yeah, Drita, you my boo and all, but you seem to have a bit of amnesia when it came to season 5. You sat down with production and told them that they shouldn't get in the bed with Karen and Sammy the Bull. They shouldn't have her on the show at all, is your exact words. Moving past that, this whole talk about who brought up Marissa's man, and who brought up Marissa's man name, and who brought up the guys, and blah 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 blah. Put it out there in the open and move the hell on. Move the fuck on. Why we still talking about who brought up somebody's name? If the cameraman don't have that on tape, move the fuck on. For real. Move past it. Now, they finally agree that at this point, they're past the point of no return. Drita jumped the gun saying that it was Karen who told Marissa about the guys. Okay, boo-hoo, who cares? Marissa and Brittany say how they felt on the show, and then it's back down to the originals. I really don't have much to say about Marissa and Brittany because I don't feel like they added much to the show. So, who needs to talk about them? Where we at? Alright, so we back to the originals. Now, they all agreed to be there for Big Ange, and I hope that they stuck to that up until her final last day. I hope that they were there for her, free-hearted, free-spirited, honest, genuine, open, loving, caring, all for Big Ange. I hope they wasn't, you know, around her with no bad energy and because she didn't need that at that time. Now, what I will say, the heart of the mob wives is gone, so it's only right that this section of the show ends. I do feel like they could bring mob wives back maybe in a different setting with a whole new cast of women. But that's my thought, you know. I think Victoria Gotti would be perfect to be the Nene of mob wives, but you know, that's my opinion. I'm sure she got too much money, too much dough to be talking about being anything for the mob wives, okay? But I just wanted to bring y'all that review really quick. That was actually a longer review than I thought it was going to be. But let me go ahead and sip me a little sippy sip. It's so good, y'all. I gotta take another sip. Yes, God. That's when you know it's good. Yes, God. Alright, so I'm going to see y'all Sunday for the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion. Hello, who will be watching? Definitely subscribe, like, and share. Just because this is the end of this show does not mean I won't be back with plenty more shows. Y'all know Love and Hip Hop Atlanta getting ready to start back. I'm reviewing that. I don't think I want to get into the whole Black Ink Crew New York. I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I want to review it. I'm going to watch it. Y'all know I'm going to watch. Reality TV is my guilty pleasure, so I will be watching. But I don't think I'm going to review it because their drama is just, it's never ending and it's like a cycle. But I did hear that Duchess got off in Old Girl with the Gap ass. So I'll be watching for that episode. What else? Empire is coming back on. Now, that's a show that comes on Wednesday. Y'all let me know if y'all want me to review that. Review and recap that. Because, see, I like to schedule it where I do a show, couple days, do another show. But how it was with Real Housewives of Atlanta and Love and Hip Hop, they were back to back. Sunday and Monday. So it took like a lot on me to make sure I stuck to the schedule doing the shows and everything. So maybe I can do Love and Hip Hop Atlanta on Mondays. And then on Wednesdays, I do Empire. And then, yeah, then those will be my 2 days, unless another show pops up. Alright, y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Now I'm mumbling and rumbling and just running my mouth. So I will talk to y'all on Sunday. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Remember, it's Sipping Tea with V. And y'all already know you got to keep it sweet. Subscribe. Mwah.